I welcome you to the Diamond Fashion. Let me see if I can help somebody mute out. I think they're muted. And I am Phyllis Nash, your Chief Sales Officer, as well as one of your four co-founders. Glad to be here in Chicago. It is sunshiny, but a little nippy, y'all. I hope and pray that we are not having an early winter. Okay, I don't even believe I said that. An early time for it to get cold. I think we should have a month or so, maybe two, with some nice autumn. What is that? Autumn, summer, or summer, whatever. Good weather is what I'm looking for, and what I'm hoping for and praying for. Cause cold just ain't it. So this morning we're going to go over some of those principles of Think and Grow Rich. Here we are at the 27th day of the month. I know you guys should be checking your CV. You should also be checking your Seam CV. You should see where exactly you are. If you're close to another percentage point, raise that check. If you're close to closing somebody might be about to hit pearl. They might not understand if they first got started, just got started. So if they're hitting pearl, you want to make sure that they get the numbers that they need. If they're trying to go jade, if they're trying to go sapphire, planting that seed for the next 3 months that we're looking at. And that's October, November, and December, guys. On fire months. But let's go through that Think and Grow Rich. I think we're on our eighth principle, and that is persistence. And so I just want to say that many people fail at their first attempt. I mean, nothing ventured, nothing tried. You gotta, nothing beats a failure but a try, guys. So it's always get out there and go for it, and know already that you might fail in your first attempt. If there were nobody failing, I mean, everybody would be multi billionaires. But you got to keep on going. So even though you might fall on your 100th attempt, but the simple fact that is that 100th failed attempt proves their dedication, and this strength of desire will ensure that you will succeed at some point in the future. Now, I know you say, wow, is that the case? Do I have to fail that many times? Well, let me tell you how many times Edison failed at the light bulb. They say he failed at least 11,000 times. So can you imagine your world if he had given up on try number 10? How about try number 1,000? How about try number 10,000? What would our lives be like if Edison stopped at 10,000 failures? You heard what I said, failures. But he kept on going until he accomplished what he set out to do. And so many people give up on their first attempt. Have you ever tried something and the first time you tried it, you said, oh no, I can't do this. I know I can't do this. Well, you already set yourself up for failure forever because you already claimed and accepted you can't do it. And so if you claim the challenge is too tough for you and a result that most people barely ever succeed. So in order to succeed, there should be an unwavering quality to the desire. In other words, you want it and you will do anything and spend as long as it takes to make this desire a reality. Now, the ninth principle is the power of the mastermind. One of the most important principles, this principle explains that in order to achieve what you desire, you need to align your thought vibrations with similar vibrations, which can be achieved by keeping company of like-minded people. That's one of the reasons for the talk, guys, that every morning we can at least start our day off with like-minded people that are on our same path, people that are going our same place. That's going to get you where you want and need to be. If you're around people that are saying, girl, you can't do that, you still trying to do that? Y'all been in business how long and you still working your full-time job? I would quit. Well, guess what? You probably will quit because you're listening to negativity. And as we've been talking about, Latrice Levitt has been talking about all along, is raising your frequency. Raising your frequency means you rise above all the pettiness, but you can't keep your frequency raised if you are around negative people. You know, I hang out with the Shannon Kings. I hang out with the Sylvia Covenants. I hang out with Melissa Boston, Minister Mooney, because why? We're all on that path of where we want to go. And guys, I hang out with a whole lot more of you all that are on that same path. I could, if I was on here, I could keep on naming to each and every one of you on the call. Fontaine Doss gives me energy. You know what I'm saying? So you want to know if you are around people and they're draining you, or do you feel invigorated? Do you feel like the world, you can take the world by storm? You can feel like with this group of people, you can change the world. Those are the people you need to be hanging around with. Dr. Roz, every time I think of somebody else, I'm like, okay, I got to mention her name. But guys, each and every one of you on the line, that's who I'm talking to. That's who I want to hang out with, you know, because you all are on the same path as me. And so instead, if you surround yourself with lazy people who tend to slack off, with time, you will fall into the same mindset and forgo all your desires. Believe what I tell you is no matter how high you think your frequency is, how good you feel, that's because you can keep yourself around like-minded people. But once you get, that's why I don't turn on the news. I might turn it on once in a while because sitting in my home, I go from being excited, being happy, being upbeat, knowing I can conquer the world. And then I sit on the couch and turn the TV on, and in 5 minutes, I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? Well, now I realize what's going on. That negative news is what's going on. And that's why I turn it off. Turn it off because this is my house. You know, now you inviting that in your own house. What do you expect? So by surrounding yourself with people who motivate you to reach higher, you will achieve more. Have people challenge you guys. We were at an exercising event yesterday. Oh my God, Ernestine, you would have been proud. But I'm telling you, I already told them, hey, I'm not working out because for you all that can relate, a Black woman getting her hair done don't want to sweat. I already knew I was going to observe. But for a little while, I did get some stretches in. And I'm telling you that I just have to have the power of the mastermind to complete that course because it is no joke. But I am determined with, hey, principle number 8, persistence. I will do it. So yes, you want to hang out with like-minded people. You want to hang out with people that raise the bar so you can go with them. The principle number 10 is transmutation. See, this is one of the more controversial points in Hill's book. He explains that we all have a strong sexual energy within us that we use to charm and attract the people we have an interest in. If we gather this energy and use it through creative imagination, we will be able to sound and seem more charming to people. This charm can help us get what we want by convincing people around us through whom we may be able to achieve what we desire. So when he throws the sexual energy, yeah, but I have to differ a little bit on this. You can use what you got to get what you want within reason because you don't want to attract the wrong thing, especially in a business setting. Okay. So, yes, you can turn on your charm, but know when to turn that charm off. Your charm should be as well with men as with women because you have to appeal to the person that you are asking. So the transmutation is you want to be a chameleon to be able to fit in. You want to know what approach to take with each person. If it's a person that, hey, money is not the main object and what they want, but helping people is, you want to appeal to that. You want to be able to appeal to whatever it is that you want to attract to you. So the sexual energy is there, and you might be charming, but I don't want to take that too far because I don't want to give people expectations that is never, ever going to happen. And you'll never be able to say, hey, I led you on. No, I didn't. I just was who I was and always let you know it's about business. It can turn into friendship, it can turn into lots of things, but it first starts out with business, and we're going to keep it that way in a positive way. So 11th is the subconscious mind. We know that's who rules all things. And oftentimes we truly want something, but are limited by our beliefs and not being able to align vibrations. See, that word keeps coming up, guys. It's about energy. It was in 1937. It was at the beginning of time. It is right now. Vibrations in a manner that will help us make the desire a reality. I can think back when I was a kid and I wanted this black English racer boys bike for my birthday. I literally manifested it. I would lay on the couch and think about how I was going to look when I was going to be riding it, how that smile was going to be on my face. I could see riding up in the park with my friends and being proud. I could see me shining that black English racer up and the chrome on the wheels. I could see all of that. And guess what? I got that bike for my birthday. And so, guys, where do we lose that? Because I put that in my subconscious. I knew that that's what I wanted and I thought it. And my subconscious went out into the universe and it attracted that bike. My father was probably tired of me begging him. But at the end of the day, I got my bike. And see, we can control our subconscious minds by controlling and quieting our conscious minds and instilling the beliefs we wanted to see reflective in their lives. See, if I was dealing with my conscious mind, I was like, wow, my dad might not be able to afford that bike right now. Maybe I won't be able to get it. Maybe this, maybe that. But I didn't. I lived in my subconscious mind. I fed it. And guess what? I got what I wanted. So this is best achieved through meditation because we can truly control and tune into our subconscious. I'm working with Latrice. She gave me something that every morning before I get started to have a simple 5-minute meditation. She said, Phyllis, how good are you at focusing and quieting down? I said, no, it's going to take me a build up. So she started with 5 minutes. 5 minutes can then lead to 10 minutes. But right now, 5 minutes, I can be still. And in simple words, our subconscious is the real mastermind that decides what will and will not manifest in our lives. I'm going to read that again, y'all. Our subconscious is the real mastermind that decides what will and will not manifest in our lives. So my assignment for you is be careful what you assign to your subconscious mind, because that is what is going to determine the outcome of your life. So start feeding your subconscious mind with all the things that you desire and that you want, and meditate. Meditate on those things so they can become a part of your subconscious. And so today, guys, is Tuesday. It's almost the end of the month. You got 27. This is the 27th day of September. I encourage you, if you haven't gotten your cards in for your postcards with your QR codes on there, do that, because that goes away at the end of the month. You want to make sure your CB is where you want it to be. And guys, you got 3 whole days. So if you're not where you want to be, you can work these 3 days to make it happen. I had a ton of events this month. And today, these last 3 days of the month, I'm going to work all those people that express desire about the business or being a customer. I advise you to do the same thing. So go out. We only got two more principles that we'll cover on Friday. So go out and have a what kind of day. And thank you. Stay safe. And I love each and every one of you. See you tomorrow morning. Bye now.